What is going on, guys? My name is Seth and you're watching Farmer on the Prairie. I've had several of you asking for more information about our farm, so from now on there will be a brief description of my channel in the description of every video. Alright, now that that is out of the way, today is the final video of the tractor build series. We are going to be changing out the tires and wrapping up the tractor. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so now we're got the rear of the tractor up off the ground. Jack stands underneath it. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop the valve stem out. So therefore we can get the air out of it. Alright, so now the air will drain out. And it'll be good. We'll go get the other side. All the air's out of the tires now and they're deflated. So I'm just waiting. All the tire tools are over to their place. So tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and attack this, get these tires off, and then those tires over there on. All right, guys, so we're back at it today. I got my assistant over there, Benjamin, trying to hide from the camera. We're gonna go ahead and start taking these tires off. And once we get the tires and tubes off, hopefully we'll save those tubes so we can reuse them on the hydro. Since this tractor is 5 inches longer, we are not going to put fluid in the tires because it also has wheel weights. So hopefully that'll all counteract and act as a ballast, you know, the length and the wheel weights, and we won't need fluid because the fluid over time just corrodes the wheels. It makes a mess. We're gonna go ahead and get to it. All right, guys, we've got tire number 1 off. Tire number 1 is right there. And yeah, that was a lot of hard work. So now we're gonna clean up a few rusty spots here on the wheel, like around the valve stem, spray some primer on it, and then we're going to let that dry. And then once we get the new tire out here, then we'll switch them out. All right, guys, we're back at it again now. We're hopefully gonna knock out tire number 2. Just went up and ate some of my sister's fresh out of the oven sourdough bagels. They were amazing, weren't they, Ben?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see if we can
too full to work.
See if we can work after all that food in our stomachs. But man, those things were good. So we're gonna go ahead, take the slide hammer, try and beat this tire off. And then we're gonna break the tube loose from the tire because it's been stuck in there for a long time and pull it out. Once we get it pulled out, then we'll try and break the back off and bring that over around. So here we go. All right, guys, that one went a lot smoother. We got it done in about 15 to 20 minutes because Ben kind of figured out how we were doing it and we were knocking it out. So now we're gonna clean up these wheels and move the plug. There's a plug right here. The other side has the valve stem right there. So I'm going to move that plug from the outside to the inside on the other side because I want both valve stems to be on the outside. So I now have the new tires here that are off the old tractor, and I'm going to go ahead and hook the pressure washer up over there and then turn on the hot water and get all the salt and manure rinsed off these things so they're nice and clean and ready to go on the nice clean wheels. And unlike Daddy Cornstar, I do roll the hose up. Alright guys, so I got the tires in here drying off. I've got a fan blowing on them. The fan up there is on. I am done for tonight. I will see you guys again tomorrow. So the tires are all dried off now. We're gonna go ahead and get the tubes out, get everything set up, and then we're going to work on putting the tires onto these wheels. So Ben's here to help me get the tires back on and we're gonna get to it.
Alrighty guys, so Seth just got the tire lubed up to put it on the rim, and I'm gonna start unfolding the inner tube.
Guys, so we have the tire filling up now and we're just waiting for the bead to seat, and then we'll drop it back down to like 10 pounds of air in the tire. All right, we've got the tire here all finished up. We're letting the air out because we got the bead seated. Now we're letting it back down to about 10 psi. We got this side back on the ground. Now we're gonna go over and put this tire on. All right guys, we've got the tires on. Now we just need to clean up the floor under and around the tractor, so we're gonna push it backwards. We cannot start it yet because we've got 2 open-ended hydraulic hoses that would squirt everywhere. All right, we got the floor all cleaned up around here, and now it was kind of harder than I thought a little bit to push it down there, but we need to get it pulled back over here, so we're gonna get the trusty old 4-wheeler, hook up to that and pull it. Yep, she got her done. Okay, so I went ahead and cut the stack off about a little over a foot and then remounted the flapper on there. I'm going to work on fabricating my loader mount bracket that goes up to the control valve up there. Dad and I are working on putting the last cover back on the hydraulic valve. All right, so it's been a couple weeks since you guys have seen us changing the tires out on this thing. It's got the couple-year-old Firestone radials on it now. They're a lot better tire, gonna be more grippy for what we do. We still are going to need to put some wheel weights on this because it's a little bit light in the rear end when handling bales. So we're gonna hopefully find a couple more wheel weights and bolt them on the outsides of the wheels because we do not wanna run fluid again. We've got the loader back on. I chopped the stack off so it will fit in our barn. I know a lot of you guys have expressed concern in my previous videos about taking the roll bar off. The reason we took the roll bar off is because it will not fit in the barn, and that roll bar was 1 1/8" cold rolled steel, and there's no way we were gonna be able to cut that thing down and drill new holes in it because it is very, very thick, high strength steel. We will maybe put that roll bar back on someday after the barn is gone, but this tractor is never used in mowing ditches. This tractor really never tows anything heavy through the field. It rakes hay and it handles bales and sometimes handles manure. So that is all that this tractor does, and that is why we do not need a roll bar. We got a new loader control valve on this from our Hydro 84. It is off of the bush hog loader. We bolted it to the original bracket down here, and it got it angled up, and the joystick is right between the steering wheel and the fender, which is right where it needs to be in order to grab it while operating the tractor and not have an issue. All the shields are back on through here. We think we've got all the leaks fixed on this thing. We've got, you know, all the lights done now, so the only thing that is left to do on this tractor is right now it still has the seat in it that came with it from the factory. Dad doesn't really like that, so we're gonna switch it out with the seat that's on our Hydro. So I might need to remake my crossover bar between the 2 roll bar mounts that has the toolbox and the jug holder and the cup holder. So I am going to wait to make that until we have the seat in the position it needs to be, and then I'll see if I need to remake that crossover bar. So yes, there's a lot of excess hose here on this loader. That cannot be helped because the 2250s rely on the pressure of the hoses to take the loader off. Our Kubota has about 2-foot hoses. You put the stands down and then you back the tractor away from the loader. This, you back the tractor away and it rotates down, so you have to have that extra 6 feet of hose before you can unhook the loader, because the loader has to be off before you can disconnect that. So all in all, we're glad to be done with this tractor and using it again. Dad has already used it for chores a couple times. I hope you guys really appreciated the build series on this tractor. There will be more stuff like that in the future, so if you haven't already, please tap the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get a notification every time that I upload a new video. Also, comment any questions or thoughts down below, and I will do my best to respond to them if I can. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.